Good evening, and welcome to another episode of a 24/7grind.tv. I'm out of control, people! It's a 24/7 grind! We're here to help the unsigned shine, and you already know it! To my right, we got Miss Knockout, filling in for Nina B. Nina B, we see you and we love you.
Yes, yes.
Right.
So what's up? How you been?
I've been good, man, on my grizzly, as usual.
Always grinding, that's true.
24/7 grind.
Also, with us today, we have the pleasure of co-hosting with us, Granddaddy IU, if you didn't already know.
Alright.
And he's in here in the building. That's his track in the back, something new. You gotta love it. And of course, we got the legendary DJ Bilal. He's in the house, doing what he's doing. I don't know. That's really an amazing thing that all these people that came together, and we were kind of talking about it a little bit after. I mean, I just had the pleasure of meeting you through our sponsors, Battlezone Radio, Digital up there at WSB.
Right.
You know, put me on to you, and I was like, oh yeah, that cat, damn, I remember that joint. You know what I mean? I was like, oh man, yeah, sure, I'd love to have him, and that was a good look. But most of the people that are a part of the show, like yourself, I met out there on the grind.
Right.
You know, I didn't know really where I was going. I just knew I was going. And
on a 24/7 grind.
that's it. You know, and she was doing a spin party. She is an independent artist, so she goes out there and rocks it. She's on the grind on that level, all day, every day.
Yeah.
I just saw something that she put up that she performed in front of the state building in Harlem.
Oh, yeah.
And she took her shoes off and her feet were burning.
Okay.
I read everything.
Oh,
I read everything. You can't put it up on Facebook, okay? Also, she was on Video Music Box,
Okay.
and she went
Uncle
in.
Ralph.
Uncle Ralph McDaniels. We got love for you
I just
too.
did it again.
You just did it again.
Shout out to Uncle Ralph.
There you go.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was her and two other girls who did well. The other two girls did well, but she was just like, DJ, just cut that out and do something different. And then she just totally blew it up. She really went in hard, and I'm gonna try and get her to do a little bit more of that tonight too.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right.
So, IU, it's all on you now. I mean, the show is about the independent artists. We want to give them exposure. We want to give them a platform, and the opportunity to be in the presence of someone like yourself in the industry,
Right.
so they can learn not only from successes, but from things that may not have gone the right way because of the way the industry works and because of the way this hip hop thing works and people in general.
Yeah. The business is definitely shady, for sure. But I want to say one thing. Like right now, we from New York. We in New York. So if you're from New York, man, make New York hip hop, man. Stop following down south and all that. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. We gotta get back to what we do. So that's first and foremost.
Well, that makes a whole lot of sense. If you want to bring it back to New York and you want to bring hip hop back the way it was, and I know there's a huge movement for that, and there's a growing movement in Long Island for that as well.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's become worldwide. I mean, hip hop is in Thailand. It's in Japan.
But guess what? When you go to other countries, they love the New York hip hop. They not with this whatever they call this right now.
Right. It's not true pure hip hop.
That's what they love. Pure hip hop. Go to Japan. You go to anywhere.
Yep.
They love the hip hop.
And the old school cats too are on a major movement out there. They're
touring
all over the place.
You go to other countries, you get more love there than you get right here in your own hometown.
Yeah, and that's it.
Something else.
Ridiculous.
Brother Digital, right? Digital.
Right.
He was saying on the radio show that his opinion was that they all showed support for each other down there.
Yeah.
So as the independent artists were on the come up, they were showing love for each other. So they were bringing their followers to other people's events to see them perform. And then those people would go and see the other cats perform at the place that they were performing, and they worked together and collaborated together, and that unity is what really put them on the map. That was his opinion.
I heard that a lot. I have people, and like say you go to a certain state where they don't have nobody that popped off. So they have this one dude that's local, he's local hero.
And he starts putting other cats on.
Everybody following him because that's all they got.
Right.
New York, we got everybody.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they stuck
Each
together.
block you walk, it's an MC.
Yeah,
You walk another block, it's another
But
MC.
now it's like everybody and their mama trying to do it, so it's oversaturated, and they following that.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
But don't you feel like it's some sort of pressure when people like peeps go in the studio to do what's out there, opposed to doing
what's making money now?
No.
Do you feel like it's some kind of pressure?
If you don't have no record deal, you don't have no A&R telling you you got to make a song like this. So therefore, you go and make what you want to make because you make what's coming from your heart. But you making something that you hear on the radio because you want to be on the radio.
Right.
So you following that because that's what they playing.
Right.
Right.
But you got a record deal. You're not getting on the radio.
Right.
So
Right.
you wasting your time and money. So do what's coming from your heart, and then that might stand out.
Right.
Because everybody else is doing that. This country trap music. Here you come with a banger,
Right.
a New York banger. That's gonna stand out.
Right.
Yeah.
And
that's that.
something?
Go ahead, brother.
They ain't playing our stuff anyway.
So you wasting your time.
They're not. You go to Georgia, Atlanta, home of the Dirty South. They're not playing our joints. Period.
Well, ain't that an eye opener?
Yeah, I made them play Biggie on the cruise ship. Just let it be known.
Well, go ahead. Say it.
Yo, brother was claiming that he was from Brooklyn.
He was
Gangsta.
still in another country.
I was in the Bahamas.
So what?
Yeah.
He said,
I'm
no,
like, yo,
gonna
you said
play
you're from
our-
Brooklyn, and I didn't hear you play no Biggie. So I need to hear some Biggie.
What?
Yeah.
And you know Brooklyn is everywhere, so
What is that?
right. You can go on Mars and is Brooklyn in the house?
Yeah, they all there. They all
Is
there.
she so she?
Even if they're not from Brooklyn, they say yeah.
Right.
My grandfather was from there. Brooklyn.
Everywhere, they're everywhere, boy. I'm
So,
telling you.
you know, to me, we have to train our artists that's coming up about what you just said.
Yeah.
'Cause that's the key.
Well, there's no A&R
Well,
anymore. That's another
Yeah,
thing.
forget
There's-
about it.
you know what?
artist. There's
It's
no like when I say A&R though, I don't mean the actual executive. I mean there's nobody grooming the artist anymore. You basically got to be your own.
You gotta groom
A&R.
it yourself.
And a lot of artists just want to grab
Well-
the mic and just they don't want to do all the other work.
Yo, I heard an interview the other day with Waka Flocka. He said he was not a fan of hip hop. He can't tell you when hip hop started. None of that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And he don't care because he's getting paid.
He don't care because he's getting paid.
Right. It's an insult to true
It's
hip hop.
like-
You know what I mean?
it's
Is
like,
it?
are you serious, son? Like,
You know, the biggest
but-
problem-
But this how you get money in your pocket and food on your table. But you don't care about it. You don't respect it at all.
I guess maybe he doesn't consider what he's doing actually hip hop because I'm sure
It really ain't. It really ain't. But
a hardcore hip hop artist would say it
but-
really isn't.
but come on, why is he eating?
But look at rock and roll. It changed from Elvis Presley, or Sam Cooke. The roots of it is actually blues, and it turned into death metal. They still call it rock and roll. You know what I mean? Things evolve and they change as they go along. But to me, the biggest problem I see for New York, let's just say, coming back and taking hip hop back from the whole world, which is a big feat. Making themselves more present in the environment or in the world of hip hop, making themselves more present. That I can see happening. But the biggest problem is when you go to a showcase and there's 15 artists performing. If you're the first 3 artists performing, as soon as you're done, you and your 6 friends bounce. Okay? Then the next 4 acts come up, and then their 4 or 5 friends leave and bounce. So now you're the last 2 artists that are performing, and there's no crowd for you to perform for. Now I happen to be at an open mic showcase, and that situation happened. And the one thing I can say about that group that performed last is you wouldn't have thought that they were. You could have imagined them being in front of 20,000 people at Madison Square Garden, or how many you could fit in there.
Right.
They really did go in. That really inspired me. I live all the way out where the Deer and the Antelope play out in the country by Riverhead in Long Island. But here I am in Brooklyn. I'm at this showcase, and besides DJ Bilal, I was the last one to leave because I wanted to see the last artist perform. I wanted to show as much support and love for all of them. It just happened to be that the last artist that was performing, I did happen to know because I'm on my grind out there trying to meet all of y'all. Okay, and shout out to every single independent artist out there that I've met and the ones I'm about to meet because you know, we got a lot of love for you on the 24/7grind.tv.
You know, that happened to me
but,
one time.
You know, you have to stay.
That happened to me
But
one
you wanna
time.
hear something, Frankie?
At,
You know, my thing is, and Granddaddy, I used to contest this. We didn't have showcases. We had industry parties.
Yep.
Which meant you wasn't leaving because at the end of the day, you knew that Andre Harrell gonna be there.
Yep.
Fly Ty might be there.
Yep.
Russell Simmons might be there. This one might be there. We had influential people in our own genre of
Well,
music.
nowadays you can bet
Not
Frankie
bad.
Bones is going to be there. A 24/7 grind is going to be there. We're going to be there, okay? So if all these cats that ain't there now aren't going to be there, Frankie Bones is going to be there, okay? And we're going to make it happen for these independent artists the best we can. And, 50% of it, just like God, 50% of it comes from you. You know, he'll meet you halfway. Well, you know, we can try and polish you up and give you that platform and everything, but it comes from you. You got to keep on taking it. It doesn't stop here. This is a diving board into success. On that note, we're going to break to commercial, okay? And when we come back, we're going to have some real hip hop on the show from Brooklyn. Brooklyn Beanz is in the building, and you guys are going to be blown away. Take us out, DJ.
It's your boy Brooklyn Beanz, live from New York City. You heard GMBMG, the new wave. I'm at 24/7 Grind TV. Hey, Bilal, drop that joint. Let's get it. Huh? GMBMG, the new wave. You heard? Let's get it. New York is in the building. Brooklyn, stand up. Huh? Let's get it. GMBMG, baby. Let's work. These rap fakes niggas ain't equipped with game. Can't arraign the pain like a method man. Emerge from the trap with that candy cane. And when it comes to rap, I am a major pain. I ain't follow y'all model, had a different crave. I tuned to get a different wave. Everybody had jokes, like it was clean and I'm rearranged. And GMBMG members start to spit flames. Quick, no stand off in the bottom of the pot. Bet they understand now I'm headed to the top. Working beats and it just don't stop. Work the stage with them disco lights. It started in Miami, Coco Cabana. Then I ripped the show right down in Atlanta. White girl screaming, I be damned. I'm the man right down in Savannah. Sipping Henny, I'm sweating. Woo! Sipping Moet, I'm sweating. Woo! And Muggy gotta teach him a lesson. Bust his head with that Smith & Wesson. We took a digital from a triple beam. Mixtape selling, now we getting that cream. Teams is folding like the cuffs on my jeans. We outcatted, so fresh, so clean. I'm showing out, I spent 500 on Cavallis. My shoe game mean another 7 for them valleys. I'm old school, heel figure, take it back to Tommy. My mic be the back cave, the booth is where you find me. 50 bottles hit the VIP, we gon' shut it down. Hit the mall, lock the doors, homie, we gon' shut it down. Return of the Red Monster hit the streets, we gon' shut it down. Bars and bricks, books and beats, yeah, we gon' shut it down. 50 bottles hit the VIP, we gon' shut it down. Hit the mall, lock the doors, homie, we gon' shut it down. Return of the Red Monster hit the streets, we gon' shut it down. Bars and bricks, books and beats, yeah, we gon' shut it down. Big bang, take little bank, I'ma go right now like Hillary Swank. Got a bachelor's degree in masterpiece and I'm riding around and had no limitation. See them guns running through that forest, they geeking off of that Tom Hanks. Brooklyn Beanz, GMB, we go hard in the okay, now I'm riding around, I'm getting it. Why? Little beans need Gucci's. Asian needs say truies. Hit clubs and I'ma turn into a movie. I ain't got no snapbacks and no tattoos. All the ladies wanna do me. I'm ravishing like Rick Rude. All the chickens wanna screw me. I'ma get money, boss. Whole I track this groupies. I met this Asian chick. She was bopping down my block, rocking that 70s show gear like she came from Woodstock. She said she from Thailand and she loved the Bangkok. So you know I had to bag her, just like Duro Scott. Heard you with GMBMG and y'all gunning for the top. Mind your business, work that pole, we gon' put you on the block. Work that hoe, work Hunts Point, we gon' put you in the drop. top. 50 bottles, hit the VIP. We gon' shut it down. Hit the mall, lock the doors. We gon' shut it down. Return of the Red Monster, hit the streets. We gon' shut it down. Bars and bricks, books and beats. Yeah, we gon' shut it down. 50 bottles, hit the VIP. We gon' shut it down. Hit the mall, lock the doors, homie. We gon' shut it down. Return of the Red Monster, hit the streets. We gon' shut it down. Bars and bricks, books and beats. Yeah, we gon' shut it down. BMG is in this. We gon' shut it down. Huh? We gon' shut it down. We gon' shut it down. Yeah, we gon' shut it down. 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 Shit, yeah, we gon' shut it down. Let's get it. Grizzly Grind. Welcome. Maryland and New York, that's how we do it. But loud, let's go. Let's give them the business.
Call on me.
Huh?
All you
That's
need.
my type of chick.
This is loyalty.
Okay.
Call on me. All you
That's my type
need.
of chick.
I am yours, daddy. This is loyalty. When your boys ain't around, you can call on me. Hit the pound, break it down. I am all you need. They can say what they want, but you ain't leaving me. I am yours, daddy. This is loyalty. When your boys ain't around, you can call on me. Hit the pound, break it down. I am all you need. They can say what they want, but you ain't leaving me. I am yours, daddy. This is loyalty.
Like them thick thighs, pretty eyes, light brown, pretty smile. Had to turn my back on her. I just described you. This just can't be right. Little mom Virgo too. Got my mind fucked up at work. All I think about is you. I ain't getting nothing done. Asking God, is this really true? Shorty humble and she simple beans. She just like you. Shorty smoke and she drink. I could bring her around my crew. Got my mind working magic. I ain't even know I was speaking Spanish like the ghetto mojadita, mamacita. Nice to meet you. I wanna eat you, wanna freaking show you gentleman treatment. I can look into them eyes and just tell that you need it. And you can tell that that's my bitch. The way she rock that Brooklyn fit, I ain't telling no lie. I put this on my life. She say being's cool, but I wanna meet Sky. And me being me, access denied. First a strange reason, let her in my life. Now I'm sipping Remy, talk to the Martin. Hold up, mom, pause back, me parting. Got me playing house on the couch, watching old episodes of Martin. Easy, shorty, independent, got her own. That's my type of chick. Always keep her hair and nails done. That's my type of chick. See through Vicky undergarments on. That's my type of chick. G&B booty shorts. Ow, that's my type of chick. That's my type of chick. That's my type of chick. Shorty independent, got her own. That's my type of chick. Always keep her hair and nails done. That's my type of chick. G&B booty shorts on. That's my type of chick.
It's everything you do, everything you say, everything you did for me. How you smile, the way we play. Thinking about you night and day. You always on me, and they got me feeling so deranged, insane. Papi, no say. Now let me tell you what's game. See, there is none. Cause I've been praying for a real nigga, then here he come. So random, handsome, could be the one. Constantly checking my galaxy. I'm so Sam sprung, cause I sung. Gonna make you my so fine, you're my Gonna make you my so fine, you're my Yo, I'm his type of chick. No matter what gear, I'ma shift the stick. In any position, I'ma choose he pick. In order to get that bruisey licked. Yo, so I ride for he can BK stamp it, G&B. Daddy, just give me you, take all of me. I ain't bringing home no pork without my beans. When your boys ain't around, you can call
That's
on
my
me.
type of chick.
Break it down, break it down, I am all
That's
you
my
need.
type of chick.
They can say what they want, but you ain't leaving me. I am yours, daddy. This is loyalty.
That's my type of chick.
When your boys ain't around, you can call
That's
on
my
me.
type of chick.
Break the pound, break it down, I am all
That's
you
my
need.
type of chick.
They can say what they want, but you ain't leaving me. I am yours, daddy. This is loyalty.
That's That's my type of chick.
We're back! It's a 24/7 grind.tv. That was amazing. Brooklyn Beanz went
nice.
in.
Right.
Special surprise with Grind.
Yes, sir.
Right? Grind with a beautiful voice.
Yeah.
That R&B crossover feel, a little old school flavor. That was definitely real hip hop.
That's what the game's been missing.
How do you feel about that, IU?
Hot.
Unbelievable,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You know, we're having this conversation about, you know, how it's missing. It's not missing. You don't want to open the door. We're kicking the door down. We're coming in through the back window. We're digging a tunnel under your house and coming up through the floor. We're coming to your living room. That's a done deal.
That's
okay?
right.
Best to believe it. GMBMG, the new wave. We coming.
This show is about you. Okay? It's about the independent artist, Brooklyn Beanz, as a person, you know, that's trying to make it in this game. But it's for the people out there that love hip hop.
Absolutely.
If you love hip hop, okay, listening to the radio is real easy. You need to Google, YouTube search, do whatever you got to do to get a 24/7 grind.tv and check out the talent, check out the artists that we've got starring on our show. So, again, we got Brooklyn Beanz with us. Michelle, you got a question for him?
Knockout. Yeah. So.
I know we're too good. Don't you ever call her that. All right.
Yeah, you get knocked out.
Yeah.
So how did you get that name, Brooklyn Beanz?
Actually, I put it together. Like, my friends have been calling me Beanz for a long time. You know, for the things that I was doing prior to this music stuff.
Okay.
You know, so when I came home from my long vacation, you want to call
Alright.
it, you know, it was a couple other people running around with the name Beanz. So I said, you know, I'm gonna put myself out there, Brooklyn Beanz. You can't take that from me. I'm the only person in Maryland repping Brooklyn all day, every day. So I just incorporated the Brooklyn with the Beanz, and here you go.
So you came here all the way from Maryland?
Absolutely.
And you walking tall with that Yankee hat on down there?
Everywhere I go, you can't catch me without it.
That's what's up.
That's my
If
man.
it ain't a Yankee hat, it's a Brooklyn Nets hat. You better believe it.
Okay.
There you go. That's what's up.
Yeah.
So, I mean, tell us a little bit of, I mean, I heard in one of your songs, there's a little Beanz.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about your family life.
Oh, absolutely, you know, pretty much got the same story a lot of people got, you know. My mother was a single parent, 3 kids. She did what she had to do. You know, no father figure around for the most part. You know, so I just grew up like that. But Little Beanz, that's my little man. Shout out Little Beanz, because if I don't shout him out, I'll never hear the end of this. He said, I can't come on TV, then I need my shout out. And here you go, little man. You going to Hollywood soon.
Shout out to Little Beanz.
So he's got a dad,
Oh, yes, he got him.
and that's beautiful, man.
Absolutely. Come first.
You know, I always feel blessed to have a dad myself and to be a dad. And I hear too many stories like that, you know, where you didn't have one.
Yeah.
So I mean, you know, it's really it's inspiring. You know, I definitely appreciate it. I feel for anybody who hasn't had that opportunity. But the fact that you can turn that negative into a positive right now and be the dad you always wanted, now you be that dad.
Oh, absolutely. Got to be.
You know, that's what it's all about. So the music thing is an avenue to get him some Gucci's, you said?
We had some Gucci, some Louis. He want polo. He want the man on the horse. He want true religion. He want it all. So, you know, I got to work. I got to work hard. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to make it happen.
That's what's up.
So, Beanz, what was your influence coming up as a little man, like Lil Beanz? Who was your influence to rhyme?
My influence to rhyme? Whew, man. Wu-Tang Clan, Biggie, Rakim, Eric B, LL Cool J, greatest of all times, believe it. Those was my inspirations. You know, I've really been doing this since 2 turntables and a mic. When you had the vinyl, you had to flip it over to get the instrumental to rhyme. That's how long I've been doing it.
So that's what's up, man. You know, if he's taking it back to vinyl, you can feel a little bit of that old school influence when he was up there doing his thing.
No doubt.
Definitely.
Well, you know, it's to me, it's not old school. What it is
Classic.
classics. It's the knowledge. It's just like opening up a dictionary and you going back and reading what's going on for real. That's what we was doing is what was going on for real.
Absolutely. Sure was.
It's a true school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, you have any advice for cats that are trying to come up right now? What's
like I said, man, you're from New York. Make sure. I mean, I know you younger than me, so I know some of the stuff that you influence now is what's on the radio and all that. But make sure, like you said, you go back. So make sure you have that in your music. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just throw that away and go following what's going on now, because that's garbage. It's garbage. There we have it.
Yeah, we keep it real over here. You know, everybody. For me, hip hop is personal. You know, for the people that are making the money, the big corporations that are making the money, they're trying to tune into what everybody wants to pay for.
Absolutely.
You know, it's a business. You know what I mean?
But it goes deeper than that, because they control what you hear. You know,
right.
Because
their decision.
They own the labels, they own the radio stations and all that. So they telling the DJs what to play and what not to play. Because if you know, it's back in the days when Nas came out with what's the joint with the little kids, I Know I Can, and all that. And at that time they had what's the dude from Brooklyn, Stickman, and what's the dude from Brooklyn?
M1.
Yeah, what's the name?
Dead Prez.
Dead Prez.
Yeah, you know that's what. Shout out to M1. I got a joint with him called 10.
And most Def had some joints at the time. They had, you know what I'm saying, it was conscious music out at the time. And then after Nas dropped that I Know I Can, they wiped all that out and came right back with Where Do You See My Dick?
Oh, right, yeah, the whisper song.
Yeah, they start flooding us with all this down south garbage, ignorant, the most ignorant, whatever you know what I'm saying. I can't curse, but the most ignorant music that you could possibly put out. And once they flood you with that, that's what the kids want to be like. That's what the next rapper want to emulate, because if that's what's getting played, I got to sound like that. So everybody dumbing their stuff down to do that. Come on, man.
So how do you feel about the music that's out today? No, I'm just kidding.
This not got jokes. Okay. He tells you how you feel. Well, you know,
you keep it real.
I came from Cold Chillin'. I was on the same label as Cool D Rap and Big Daddy Kane.
Okay.
So if you don't got lyrics, I'm not impressed at all.
Right. You need to be saying something.
Not at all.
Story.
At all.
So the return of the Red Menace
and Red
Monster. Yeah, he's
a menace too.
I remember one thing he said that stood out. He said the chick was from Thailand, but she liked the Bangkok. Like I caught that. Like that stuck in my head. That was
that was definitely a very well played game,
that
right? With that punchline.
You got to be.
He played that one well.
Be really with it.
I like lyrical stuff. I'm a little
just to let y'all know, Return of the Red Monster is available on iTunes and 18 other online stores. So we working.
Yeah, he is on a 24/7
What's the
run.
influence for this project right here?
The influence, I just heard a lot of garbage music.
Okay.
And for real, like, all jokes aside, rhyming 2 years ago was not part of my program. I wasn't thinking about it. It's the last thing on my list.
Right.
But you know, there was so much garbage going on around me. I just woke up one day, I was like, you know what? I could do this, because if they could get away with this, and I know I'm nice, I need to check too. Cut the check, CTC. Cut that check. Books, I see you, boy. You know what I mean? But you need to get paid. I need to get paid. So what I did, I just said, man, but the only thing about it, I said, if I'm going to do this time, I'm going to do it the right way. I'm going to go about it the business way. Everything legit, owning masters, copyrights, everything in order.
So you actually did it before, but you didn't.
I was playing around. I wasn't focused. Right. I had stupid endeavors.
So do you feel like cats need to be on top of their business too and
you have
organized?
To be, because
that's part of the problem.
The Lock said it the best. It's raping you records. Yeah. If your paperwork ain't legit, you're gonna get raped. They're gonna buy you the Honda Civic. You know what I mean? They're gonna give you that condominium. You know what I mean? And then you'll be on for the rest of your life. You'll be sitting on the shelf. You know, own your masters, copyright your music. You know, make sure everything's legit. It gotta be. Any other way is uncivilized.
Now, what are you doing for promotions? How are you getting it out to the people?
Man, I'm a promotion animal. Anything I touch. Facebook.com/BrooklynBeanz. SoundCloud.com/BrooklynBeanz. Reverb. Facebook.com/GMBMG/Brooklyn Beans. I'm everywhere.
So you're pushing. You're actually doing something to sell your music as a product, and it's good.
I'm force feeding.
You know, I'm telling you,
feeding.
for you to be here on the show, I mean, you know, of course, other people had a say, but you know, I listened to it to forward it to the team from the beginning. I mean, I gotta like it. You know what I mean? I gotta feel it, but I'm still gonna forward it to them anyway.
Absolutely.
You know, I mean, they gotta have a say as well, because I don't think I know everything, but I know that if I like it, it's gotta be good. Absolutely. You know, I mean, it's just the way I feel. But you know, I see what you're doing. You're out there doing that. You're on top of your game. It sounds like you got your business straight. You're here. You're on a 24/7 grind. You came all the way from
Southern Maryland. Shout out Southern Maryland. Shout out to DMV. Gotta shout y'all out. So without y'all, I wouldn't even be here right now, and that's just real.
There you go. So you're getting a lot of love and support down there as a New York artist.
You know, it's a monkey wrench in the game.
There's
what you call a monkey wrench. They don't want to play my music, but right now, you have no choice because it's good music being made. You can't deny good music. Point blank period. And that's what we doing at GMBMG. GMB, Get Money Bosses. At that label, what we doing right now, we not only grinding hard, but we producing good music. Right. And with that, we can't be stopped.
Now, talking directly to the fans, because fans are very big. I mean, that's the most important thing. And I said this before, that if you can't get 15, 20 people to come and see you religiously perform somewhere and pay to get in the door, you know, you can have your crew that wants to come in because one's the guy that carries your bags, one of the guys is your manager, and one is the guy is your photographer, and one of the guys is, you know,
that don't count.
Right. You got to start somewhere. You start with 10 people, you go to 30 people, you go to 50 people. It's connecting with the masses out there, and you know, so that they love you enough to want to sleep outside on a sidewalk. And I've said this before, to get the tickets because you're performing at their local venue by where they live.
Absolutely, that's the goal.
What do you say to those people out there that you want to buy your music, to like you, to be your fan?
I just say thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you pressing play. I appreciate you watching my videos on youtube.com/GMBMGTV. I just appreciate all the love and support. Whether you love me or hate me, I love you. Thank you.
All right, there you go, man. That's what's up. I mean, you know, because if you can't get the fan base, if you don't have people to sell the product to, you know, you're in trouble.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So I know your product is marketable. You're making good music.
217 digital downloads in 60 days.
Somebody
that nobody knew rhymed. That's the thing. Nobody really knew I rapped. If you didn't know me personally, you wouldn't even have known I could rhyme.
Right.
I was just quiet, cat, but you know, I said enough is enough.
You ain't quiet now.
I'm gonna get it right this time.
Like this, yo.
The Return of the Red Monster. It's on iTunes and 18 other download sites. Just Google that. Brooklyn Beanz with a Z, Beanz. And check us out as well at 247grind.tv. We got love for Brooklyn Beanz and every other artist that's out there doing their thing. It is about the grind itself. I see you. Sherlock Bones with it. We'll be back after these messages. We're going to go right into the performance from Deascent. BX is in the building representing. We're showing love for everybody here. Let's make it happen. See you when we come back. Peace.
Peace.
What up? It's your boy Deascent, repping BX Marathon Music in the building. I'm on the 247grind.tv. Big bro Buddy Miles in the building. DJ Bilal, if you will.
Marathon Music.
Oh, yeah. We'll start this side, right? And it go like, come on. Left side, put them high to the sky, come on. Right side, put them high to the sky, come on. In the middle, put them high to the sky. Wanna ride, you can ride, but you gotta get live with us. M's up now, rock with us. Hold up. Left side, put them high to the sky, come on. Right side, put them high to the sky, hold up. In the middle, put them high to the sky. Wanna ride, you can ride, but you gotta get live with us. M's up, Miles,
Simmer down, my people.
Let a boss talk.
Too many non-rock stars
Wearing mohawks.
Skinny money fitting skinny
jeans.
Big money doing big things. Y'all don't hear me though. I'm married to the game, that's a big thing. And if I cheat on her, I'm buying her a
bigger ring.
Seems like that fixes all things.
All things.
And I bet you she rock it.
Yeah, I mean, haha.
I got a roster full of
team players.
Brain from 2 chicks.
That's a double major.
Yeah. Okay, I'm slicker than a
wet floor.
All I do is stack chips, boy.
Connect 4.
Get paid, then I get more. Listen, that is the vicious cycle to this hustling. Vin Jones spoke the words that I am uttering. Need the zeros in my chat, keep stuttering. I said I'm slick, margarine and butter.
Come on, left side, put them high to the sky. Come on, right side, put them high to the sky. Hold up, in the middle, put them high to the sky. Wanna ride, you can ride, but you gotta get live with us. M's up now, rock with us. Come on, left side, put them high to the sky. Come on, right side, put them high to the sky. Hold up, in the middle, put them high to the sky. Look, I can either be a workhorse, or chart a course towards more spitting bars in the verse horse. I've been giving it my all on the mic since I crawled as a tyke, trying to be like a baller like you saw at night. The only way I could bid the hood good riddance is to give them good riddance. Misunderstood Mr. Gittins, that's the moniker. Now I'm on the rise like mercury and thermometers. The boy boiling, failure, I'm avoiding an annoyance to the haters later bomb voyage. Niggas fronted on the movement, now the more joiners. I got even with my demons, so by all I seen favor. Had an odd future till I talked to the creator. I traded insanity for a crazy flow. Measured on my shortcomings, but it made me grow. Now name another dude who coming out the X harder. I'm like your mom's new man, I'm a stepfather. One more time, left side, put them high to the sky. Come on, right side, put them high to the sky. Hold up, in the middle, put them high to the sky. Wanna ride, you can ride, but you gotta get live with us. M's up now, rock with us. Hold up, left side, put them high to the sky. Come on, right side, put them high to the sky. Hold up, in the middle, put them high to the sky. Wanna ride, you can ride, but you gotta get live with us. M's up now, rock with us. A 24/7 grind TV. Marathon music in the building. Go by the name of Deascent once again. Chill.
I wonder what it's like on the other side.
This joint right here.
All I know is
it's called Make It Anywhere. This joint for anybody that's on the ground like we are. Sun up to sundown, 24/7. You know what I'm saying? No matter where you from, no matter what you doing, if you can make it there, then you can make it anywhere. It go like this. The city living keeps me driven. Struggles like a chauffeur, slipping won't occur, no sir. The bright lights can serve as a distraction. Once you shield your eyes, you start to realize a billion dreams in the city that ain't dozing. Go unfulfilled cause so many of us ain't focused. Once you buckle down, you can run this town. I possess the skill to make NY my treadmill. The 5 boroughs to my fam left in the will. My mom get Manhattan, dad can have Staten. My queen gets Brooklyn, that's where she from looking. Fine as the skyline, and I'll supply my Bronx estate to my niggas, hoping they can buy some figures. Lord be my witness, I'm trying to be one of the illest. Take home by storm, then my reign begins. I promise the Big Apple will soon be my castle, cuz
I wonder what it's like on the other side. Cause all I know is fast. I was raised in the city streets. No time for sleep.
Yeah.
Higher than the Empire State.
Put 'em up.
I gotta get it before it's too late.
Oh, in the place of a million dreams, if you make it here,
then you can make it anywhere.
I got my mantra from Sinatra, doing it my way. Until my dying day, I'ma supply the play and call my own shots. No, not the road ahead, but I ain't slow to tread. Never bearing no chance of fear ever appearing. Sworn to pitch the truth cause it makes for better hearing. Trying to tug at the city's heartstrings. Get it to love you back, homie, that's the hard thing. But I'm up to the task, got a thirst to be first. And being last is at the bottom of the glass. Yeah, so tell the bar, keep the pour until his arms weak. New York at my fingertips, the globe at my palms. Re-swinging through the concrete jungle, no vine. I stepped into greatness, no toe in the line. School of hard knocks alum, and I make it clear I thrive everywhere else cause I made it here.
I wonder what it's like on the other side. Cause all I know is fast. I was raised in the city streets. No time for sleep.
Yeah.
Higher than the Empire State.
Put 'em up.
I gotta get it.
It go like this. Yo, if you came from the bottom, let me hear you say, come on. And if you on your way up, let me hear you say, one more time, y'all. From the bottom, let me hear you say, and if you on your way up, M's up and feel grand, don't it?
I was raised in the city
streets, sleep, yeah. Put 'em up. Oh, in the place of a million dreams. If you make it here, then you can make it anywhere. Yeah. Once again, y'all, go by the name of Deascent. Marathon Music. Buddy Miles. 247grind.tv. Shout to Frankie Bones. M's up.
Shazam! We're back into 247grind.tv where you're the star and DJ Bilal cracks up. That's right. And that was an amazing performance, man. I gotta tell you, that was real hip hop.
I love it.
Appreciate it.
I mean, Deascent went in. I got into the first verse of his track when I was listening to it. And I was like, wow, I really liked it. I really liked this. I didn't think you were such a young kid. I mean, you kind of like just listening to it. I do. I go to the music first. You know, then I go back and I read the bio, and then I look at your picture. Because I'm not really, I don't care what you look like. I mean, I'm just keeping it real. But I want to hear what you're putting out there. And I knew the production was good. And it turns out that...
Yeah. Who did that first joint?
First joint, Get Live on. That's actually produced by Mahogany. He's done joints from Jay-Z, Big Pun.
Yeah, because I can hear that Jay-Z vibe in there. It definitely was
Shout
in
to
there.
Mahogany, by the way.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm going to have to see him for some beats.
Yeah, anybody that's doing
MissKnockout.com.
You get it. But yeah, anybody that's doing something for the independent artist deserves a shout out from the show. 247grind.tv. We're not trying to keep it all for ourselves. We want you to open your doors for all these independent unsigned artists. You need to get at them. You can hit me up. You can hit them up. They, you've got their name. It's in the credits. Stick around and watch the credits at the end. Listen to our theme song and see who's involved with what we're doing. It's a movement, and we're gonna make it happen for guys like you. You're the star, man. Shine bright on a 24/7 grind. This is your time, man.
I'm trying.
There you go. Mug it for the camera. You got something for him, Michelle? Again, Fangul. You better not ever call it that. Only I can call it that. It's Miss Knockout to you.
Miss Knockout. Alright? So, what influenced you to get into hip hop? Like, your start in hip hop?
I know this is a common, saying, really cliche saying that, it's in my blood to do it, but in the most literal sense, it's in my blood to do it. Right?
Yeah.
My dad, he's a DJ, or my uncle, he was an MC, so I was just always around it. And it's not even just so much hip hop, but music in general. I'm saying from mom's Mary J. Blige to, my dad, he's originally from Barbados. So
What's his name? Give your dad a shout. He's a DJ. You ain't giving him a shout out?
Shout out to my dad out in VA, DJ Mystic Mix.
That's right. Salute.
But his, his reggae, his stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Temptations,
The Temps.
You know what I'm saying? Just all that
Okay.
stuff.
Now you're talking.
So you got the real old school
Yeah,
going
so,
on.
not even just so much, I want to say urban music, but everything. Like, I have a wide range of just a whole bunch of music that I love, whether it's, hip hop, of course the greats, B.I.G., Nas, but then on the other end of the spectrum, you go through my collection, I got Led Zeppelin, Kiss, Guns N' Roses. So it's not just so much about hip hop, it's just about music in general that I love.
Okay.
I feel like once you just have an overall understanding of just music in general, it makes you a better artist.
Okay.
So that's
So
what
we
I'm
were
doing.
talking about like the hip hop that's out today,
Right.
and IU was bringing up some interesting points. How do you feel about the music that's out right now?
When it comes to hip hop, I want to say that hip hop really became his worst enemy. That's what I like to say, because I want to say the 4/4 kind of came down. It contributed a lot to the doors being broken down for young artists like myself to pretty much build up their own brand.
but it's pretty much like, let's say for instance, Frankie Bones has the best pizza, in Long Island. I'm saying, and it's his own recipe.
Somebody told him the secret is out.
I do.
I got the best pizza.
How'd you know I had pizza
English
tonight?
muffins, a little bit of ragu, and some. You put it in the toaster with some mozzarella on top, and toast it up. It's fast. It's easy. It's delicious and nutritious.
How you doing?
I'm sorry. Go ahead. You said
How you
pizza.
doing?
I'm Italian. What's wrong with you?
But now that you gave out your recipe, I'm saying everybody else has it.
There you go.
So now it's pretty much carbon copy. Whatever you had that made your recipe so special, it's not anymore because everybody else could do it. And that's what it is with hip hop right now. You could go to the store and pick up a M-Box and get a laptop, and then your boy could get a Canon and y'all can shoot your own video and produce your own project. It doesn't necessarily. It's not so much about talent anymore. It's about resources.
Right.
So
an image
and things like that. So you can have a kid who is sitting at home, in his mansion. He likes 2 Chainz. He likes whatever is popular on the radio, and he could just go get his dad's black card and just buy a whole studio and get all the necessities. I want to call it the hip hop starter kit.
Where's this guy live?
Okay.
Where he live?
He climbing through the window.
Let's go get that black card. I want to get him. I want to get
him nice.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's just that he just has the resources where it's like there's a kid out there who who can't get studio time, but
he's
he
nice.
He has bars.
Right.
So once again, it's just about us growing as a culture to the point that we forgot about the little guy and we're too big for ourselves at the moment.
That's very interesting.
Another thing, just like you said, he had his own recipe.
Yeah.
And so somebody else now got the recipe, but they add this, that, and the third word, or take this out and destroy the recipe, but still call it Frankie Bones Pizza.
Exactly.
But that's not Frankie Bones Pizza.
Exactly.
Right.
It's
You're perpetrating a fraud.
It's a whole bunch of garbage right now.
Right.
Gumbo garbage, but they still calling it Frankie Bones Pizza.
But they did that anyway. It's called Domino's.
They call anything hip hop right now.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's not hip hop.
It's not.
Hip hop is a certain something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
You can't rhyme over Euro trash.
Again, they did that to country. They did that to R&B. They did that to rock and roll. The industry does it to everybody. They manipulate it to be most profitable to them. They don't care about the end user.
Listen, I stay up late night, right? So 5 o'clock in the morning, they got the infomercials.
Right.
You see.
Did you buy a Snuggie?
I never.
Tell me the truth. You bought a Snuggie.
No.
I know I got me a Snuggie.
No.
Buy a Snuggie.
What I'm saying
it's the best.
What I'm saying is they got these people that don't have nothing to do with hip hop culture at all doing this workout, and they call it hip hop abs.
If I can say Snuggie, you can say shit.
What the hell is hip hop abs?
One thing, I mean, I'm in this business. I've been
It's not even hip hop music, but they're dancing to it, doing hip hop dance moves.
They dancing off some techno, whatever. It's not hip hop dance move. It's whatever. It's just something that, like I said,
they're riding the wave. They're trying to get on that bandwagon of hip hop.
And they profiting off calling something hip hop that got nothing to do with hip hop.
Right. They slapped the label on it.
Come on, man.
And it's our music.
Yeah.
Which means we are the ones that control the music. I don't care how much money you got. If we control our own music and start selling out like a Motown, when Motown first started, Motown had the Motown sound.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
When he sold out, what happened to Motown?
Yeah, Off the Wall was the last good album by Michael Jackson. I'm putting it out there. Off the Wall was the last good album by Michael Jackson.
Because this man right here is trying to
He had a couple of good
out.
singles after that. After you lost that
At the end of the day,
Right.
he's trying to come out being a real artist with real beats.
Yeah, that's the thing.
The New York sound. That's why I commend him for the New York sound. Period.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, he did. He brought it, and you felt like, again, that old school flavor. It definitely had that New York flavor to it.
Not old school, it's classic.
Okay, I stand to be corrected. I'm not perfect. I learn something new every day. So yes, classic hip hop.
Right.
The stuff I grew up loving.
Okay.
Where people actually made music. It was an orchestrated story where you went on a journey with somebody and actually listened to something that meant something. Again, I'm a businessman, so I'm all about making money. And the whole trick that we have here is we have to be able to show the major corporations that they can make money with what we're doing. And that's what this show is all about, because I can tell you right now, there's already people plotting and scheming to try and bite it, but you can't have Frankie Bones. You can't have my team. You can't have the independent artists that I'm rolling with. Okay, it ain't that easy to find these cats. Okay, I know you're out there plotting and scheming and trying to do your own version. All right, I see you. It ain't gonna work.
Yeah, like my man. This is my brother, Kid Capri. He got the Masters of the Mix or whatever it's called.
Okay.
Come on, man.
You don't want to talk about that. Don't get me started. I just get
Yo, when I see that, I'm like, is he crazy? Come on, man.
No, we didn't. Yeah. Yes, we did. It's a 24/7 grind. Granddaddy IU is in the building doing what he does. I am out of control as always.
How you got Masters of the Mix, right? And you got the judges. I never heard of none of those judges. Those supposed to be DJs. How you don't have Grandmaster Flash, or Grand Wizard Theater, or you like Brucey B, like the real masters.
Or Granddaddy IU, or
no, I know. I'm talking about DJs.
Oh, DJs.
Yeah,
DJ Bilal.
Bilal. They have a show called Masters of the Mix where they have judges. Some DJs, some white DJs, some Asian DJs, some whoever techno DJs that nothing to do with hip hop or hip hop culture, and they judging these other dudes that DJing off of house music or whatever they doing. It's not. It's just all the way not hip hop. And the foundation of the real DJs is not nowhere a part of it. Like
they're affecting us more than we realize it, because I could feel the emotion coming from you. And this is coming from your heart.
Yeah,
this is coming from your soul. I'm feeling that.
They had Amber Rose was one, like the co-host. What?
They're gonna tell my man Mel Starr, just because he's not wearing headphones, he's not a real DJ. I want to smack across the room.
Yo.
Because at the end of the day, if you a real DJ, you can't use headphones. And you on point.
Grand Wizard Theater, the needle drop. Remember that?
Right.
Who can do that now?
Nobody.
He not even listening. He know where it is. He know where the break is. He know where to bring it back to what is. Do it. Bow. Come on, you ain't never seen that before in your life.
No. I mean, I've seen people cut and scratch on wax, and it's an amazing show. When they get up there, they do it. They're doing a show. You know what I mean? It's entertaining just in itself, even if you don't like hip hop. It's amazing to see how they can make music from two songs that aren't even hip hop. They would take two old tracks, mix together, take samples out, and make music as if those two records were actually an instrument. Mm-hmm. And it made it fun. You know what I mean? And you rooted for DJs back then. I mean, last episode, shout out to DJ Chuck Chillout. He was a celebrity co-host sitting in that seat right there, running amok. Picking on me and stuff like that. I'm telling mommy.
And if you pressing buttons, you're not a DJ.
Well,
if you pressing buttons, you're not a DJ.
You're not DJing in the classical. Man, I won't even say old school again, because he's gonna hit me over the head with his hat,
man. Come on,
like
man.
Gilligan on and the Skipper. But yeah, the moral of the story is, if we're gonna do it,
if you ain't doing that right there, you're not DJing.
You just playing music.
Faking Jack, exactly.
Yep.
So listen. So what do you got? What are you working on right now?
Oh, right now I'm actually working up to follow up on my project, Stay Hard. That's out right now. Just trying to build up my catalog. Actually, I'm working with I don't know if you heard of him. This guy named Pudgy the Fat Bastard.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, actually got a record with him that I'm working on. Of course, working on some more stuff with my team, Marathon Music. Shout out to Marathon. I'm saying Buddy Miles, he was up on stage with me. It's good, big bro. Just like you said, just trying to be a star.
What are you gonna do? Okay, and Marathon Music. What are you gonna do to get us out of this mess?
To get us out.
You know what I mean? I got you in my phone.
No pressure. No pressure.
But from this point forward. You know what I mean? Are you a 6,000 pound snorting, steaming, charging rhinoceros, charging towards your goal, ready to blow through all obstacles? Are you on fire? Are you psyched and motivated? Are you a walking and talking Tony Robbins?
Like
Tony Robbins.
Like Knockout said, it's no pressure. You know what I'm saying?
No pressure.
It's no pressure.
Where can we find you online? Like, what's your sites?
You can find me first and foremost at official Marathon Music website, www.wearemarathon.com. Facebook.com/Deascent, SoundCloud.com/Deascent, Twitter, Instagram, Black Planet, eHarmony,
What?
Christian Mingle, wherever.
Okay. Wow. Now that's promotion. Right? You got me wanting to get on eHarmony now.
It's about promotion, right?
Be like, yeah, what's up, baby?
Yeah,
Be like, yo, check out my single.
Check out my joint.
Gotta be everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, that's everywhere.
I haven't heard that before.
Wow, right?
You know, we segued away from you a little bit, and you know, it's because of the heart and the feeling that we got from your music. It kind of inspired us just to, I mean, you know, it excited us because we know it's still alive.
That's
you know,
what that's what music is about, at least for me. You know, once again, I'm one of those artists where, you know, I'm a big believer on, you know, if you can't, it's not whack if you can't relate to it. You know what I'm saying? Because music is just like, you know, music is a form of art, and art is based on, you know, perception and interpretation.
Expression.
So what's, you know, good to one person may not be, you know, good to another person, but at the end of the day, that's what makes it art. So,
good point.
My whole thing is, you know, as, you know, I want to say self-centered as it sounds, but, you know, it's the focus on me, and not just me as a person, as an individual, but me regarding the people that I work with, the people that I connect with, you know, just being worried about their specific interests and trying to connect with them. Because at the end of the day, I do want to entertain because I love this, but at the same time, I also want to inspire and do other things as far as music, because at the end of the day, music is just a catalyst to everything else.
I got one question. Did you graduate from high school?
Yeah, I did.
All right, hold on. That's another subject. If you're trying to be in my business, because this is my business, you got to graduate, learn how to speak like this man just spoke.
Yeah, he's very intelligent.
At the end of the day, you got to be intelligent. That's the first thing you got to be on your craft. You got to be intelligent.
It is a mind game.
I mean,
your mind is in everything.
Can't read their own damn name, let alone say what he just said.
He brought up some good points too.
Yeah.
A 24/7 grind is a state of mind. Like Miss Knockout coined that phrase today.
Yeah.
And I definitely like that a lot.
You like it? You gonna run with it? Do I get 10%?
Yeah. I'll give you 10%.
Cut the check.
That's right. Because I'm about my business.
Family. I know we're talking a lot about music and stuff like that. Your family supports you in what you're doing?
My family is everything, you know. Shout out to my mom, by the way. She's like my rock, you know. She encourages me. She comes to shows, you know. When I finished high school, she either said, you know, it's either, you know, you go to school or, you know, you work. I did both, you know, and she supported me through that. And even when she started to really see how dedicated that I was to the music, she became an even bigger supporter.
A fan?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she became a fan first and foremost. And of course, I got my two little brothers. What's up, Marcus and Day Day? And I basically do it for them in a sense that I guess what we're all trying to do is make our families' lives better. You know,
and you're doing it from a positive angle.
And it's not, like I said, once again, it's not even so much, you know, my own, you know, genetic family, but, you know, the dudes that I work with, the people in the business that I'm affiliated with. It's just about me being that influence and just being that driving force, and not even just so much for hip hop, but just for myself in general, just for me to look up, you know, in the mirror and just be like, you know what, I did this, you know, I did it my way, you know, and the people who are backing me, they're proud of it. Even though to a certain extent, you know, I always say, if, you know, one person isn't disappointed, then you aren't happy or successful. So
yeah, you need errors, mistakes, and hiccups in life in order to you know, bounce back, to jump higher, to reach harder. I mean, if it becomes easy, you become complacent. You know what I mean? So the struggle is a part of that motivation of making it happen. You know, that goes without, and it's heartwarming to know that your family's backing you up, and you know that's very important. You know what I mean? To have that family there for and you support you. So, you know, shout out to Mama
Dukes, shout out.
And your two little brothers.
Yeah, shout out to them.
And then I just want to end off on, unless you guys have any questions for my brother.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years from now?
Where I see myself in 5 years, mainly with me, like I said, I just love hip hop, you know, I love the culture, I love music in general. So even if I don't make it as an MC, I just want to be around the business in some form or fashion.
That's a kid with a head on his shoulder.
You know, actually, Marathon Music is our own label, so
Okay.
maybe, you know, just take a backseat and just help develop other artists underneath us. You know, just reach out, you know, probably do something along the lines of what you guys are doing. Just, like I said, it's about being influential, not because it's bigger than me. It's, you know, hip hop is a culture, you know what I'm saying? And you got to give back to it. So whether I do make it and I'm doing Summer Jam and, you know, Madison Square Garden, or if I'm performing at, you know, the Dirty Lemon in Selden, I'm going to still be around for hip hop.
State of the art mixtape available on
wearemarathon.com. Go check that out.
wearemarathon.com. I mean, you know, one of the things that impressed me the most about your music before I reached out to you and realized that Buddy was involved in this, you know, one of those things was that it was very marketable. You know what I mean? It was money. You know what I mean? It was like radio ready. Yeah. It was true to the art. It was real. You know, it wasn't some bubblegum music. You know what I mean? It was definitely hip hop. You know, but it was not threatening whatsoever. You know what I mean? It had you bopping your head. It made you want to dance. You could listen to the lyrics and the words and everything. It took you on a journey, and I mean, I loved it from start to finish. I know everybody else out there is gonna love it too, because this kid is a star. Sometimes I feel like, you know, Barry Gordy or somebody that you know was lucky enough to see one of these artists who became superstars before they were anything. And you know, that's what this show is about. I know that they all have the potential, and it's difficult. You know, they have probably a better chance of winning lotto. Okay, but it's a 24/7 grind. It's all that hard work that they put in to trying to make it happen, and the belief and the faith that they have with single-mindedness of purpose to go forward in spite of everything and every doubt and every naysayer and every hater, and to keep on going. That's what drives me. That's what drives this show, and that's what inspired me to get involved with all of this. And that's what gave me the opportunity to meet all these lovely people. Granddaddy IU, Miss Knockout, this man Deascent, his whole team, Brooklyn Beanz. I mean, you know, my behind-the-scenes team here at Real-Tyme Studio. That's what's up. It's time to get real.
Crack in the building.
You need to get at Real-Tyme Studios. So with that, we're going to go to commercial. We're going to come back and wrap up the show. Deascent, tell them how much you love them out there. Talk to your fans. That's what's up. We'll be back right after these messages. A 24/7 grind has been brought to you by the letter A, and the number's 247. You already know.
You already
Peace.
know.
That's what's up, man. Thanks for coming out, bro. Wrapping it up on a 24/7grind.tv.
That's right.
It's been an amazing episode. The artist was fire.
For sure.
We got my man right here, Granddaddy IU. He never lied.
Yep.
Miss Knockout is in the building, doing what she does. And we had a lot of fun, would you say?
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Some good music tonight.
I mean, you know, you were talking about how other shows and stuff like that, they weren't really, for lack of a better term, keeping it real in this episode.
Yeah,
and not true to the...
Gesundheit.
God bless you.
Thank you.
And, you know,
No fighting that
how do you
out,
feel about what we're doing?
I love it. I love it. You know what I'm saying? And especially the artists. Well, this is my first time being here, but the artists that was here today have talent. You know what I mean? So that's what counts. If you had some, you know, some garbage, I'm gonna tell you, you're Frankie Bones, man. Step your game up.
We're trying to step our game up every episode. You know, I mean, that's real talk, because we're learning as we go along as well. You know, to try and it's always been my personal mission and the mission of the show to try and get that exposure for the independent unsigned artists, for people that want to get it out there but just can't get it out there. You don't got to give me $5,000-$6,000 under the table when nobody's looking.
Just two.
No,
it's 2,000.
No, but you know, it's a beautiful thing that I have the opportunity to work with all these people, and they are truly inspiring.
Yeah.
And
little man, like, what's his name?
Deascent.
Yeah.
That's an understatement.
Good head on his shoulder.
Articulate. Yeah.
Deascent was an understatement. And then, you know, and Brooklyn Beanz brought it out with Grind. I mean, how you come to my show with a girl named Grind? Grind with a Y, by the way. She did a thing. Beautiful
bring
voice.
her back.
We do got to bring her back on a solo level. Yep, absolutely.
State of Mind, Grind State of Mind.
Yeah, Grind, A State of Mind.
Yeah.
Yep, she's out there,
Yeah.
and you can check her out as well. She did the dang thing, trying to keep that language down. I slipped once an episode. I'm pretty sure I cursed
Potty
once
mouth.
or twice. Yeah, I'm sorry. But your kids should be in bed anyway. What's the matter with you?
Alright.
Put your kids to bed. This is grown folks show.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Granddaddy, where we get your music from? I heard some hot joints.
Right now, I got my own website, granddaddyIU.com. And you can get it on Bandcamp. You know what I'm saying? GranddaddyIU/.bandcamp, whatever that is, whatever. Yeah, I'm on Twitter at GranddaddyIU. What else? All social media, man. Facebook, Reverb Nation, whatever it is, I'm there.
Just Google it.
Yeah.
Granddaddy IU.
And go on YouTube right now, you know what I'm saying? I just dropped a video called She Said featuring X last week, you know what I mean? So check that out.
That joint is hot.
Yeah, behind the scenes, we got to listen to that and check that out, and it is fun.
You get to see what real hip hop is, you know what I mean?
Shout out to Sadat.
Let me tell you this. Early July, the album called PIMP, that's Paper Is My Priority.
Oh, nice.
Check that out. Don't bite.
Nice.
Don't bite that.
Don't bite it.
Don't
You
bite
better cop that. Frankie Bones said so, and that's all there is to it. Cop that shiz. Okay? Again, I tried it. I was gonna say it. Cop that shit. A 24/7 grind.tv. So here's a man. Still, when did you start with hip hop?
Well, I got signed in '89. My first album came out in 1990. That's 23 years ago.
Wow.
So,
man, come on, man.
And you're still on your grind.
I'm still on my grind, and I'm still hotter than every rapper on radio right now.
Now that's the 24/7
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
right
You
there.
listen to that track and it's timeless. When you listen to something new, Granddaddy IU, something new, go to YouTube and listen to that. I mean, that is, a song that's going to be forever. I mean, I'll be honest, when I heard it back in the day, I didn't know really who you were. Back then, the DJs were chopping it, mixing it, scratching it, one song into the next, into the next, into the next. They weren't really announcing who they were playing. You were expected to kind of know. And then, you learned as you went along.
Right.
But the one thing I could say is I knew it was hot. I knew my head was bopping. And I was excited, like, oh, that's my jam when that came on. And it's like, now I'm sitting next to this guy. And it's behind me on a 24/7 grind.tv being spun by the legendary DJ Bilal. I mean, sitting next to Miss Knockout. You know what? I want to ask something from you before we say goodbye to everybody out there. I'm trying to hold Granddaddy IU captive as long as possible. But if you would, could you share a little something? Could you go in for me and show them what it's all about, what Miss Knockout does, and how you knock people out with your lyrical skills?
Well, certainly I might.
You might
have to do that.
Can I twist your arm?
Can you twist my arm?
Yeah, do I have to twist
you
your
don't
arm?
have to twist my arm.
Oh, okay.
I goes in.
All right, so go in.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. 24/7 grind. Let's get it. Check it out. Yo, this is Brain War Clowns. I'm busting off rounds. My mind's the nine with rapper stepper that's bust them down. I beat them down. They call me knockout on the cosmic intoxicate logic. I'm gonna down every object. Knowing your Vegas, your big boss to all chairs. Get ready for knockout. About to blow amps, your system blows. Throwing more than solos to go lows. Rapper take no lows. I'm taking out professionals. Plug in your earphones and get caught. Titles that are for brain thoughts. I'm playing all kinds of blood sports. Duck out, look out. I'm torching and taxing for my lyrical death trap. I murder round.
Oh!
Okay? MissKnockout.com.
And I ain't no dummy.
2 S's.
How you doing?
Okay? That's right.
Miss Knockout in the building, filling in for our beloved Nina B. Can't wait
That's
to see
right.
you.
Shout out to Nina B. And you know what? You gotta bring the females in hip hop as a whole.
Where are you?
Yo.
Where are you?
We need to get Nina B.
I got 350 submissions to be on the show.
You know what?
I'm sorry, but I'm ranting and raving right now. 350 submissions we got to be on the show. And I got one female from Wichita, Kansas.
Wow.
Brooklyn, where you at? Strong Island. Ladies, we love you. Come on, bring it.
Lady Lawless.
Tell her to call me. Where's she at?
It's
247grind.tv. I mean,
that's a whole nother story.
Miss Knockout,
that's a whole nother show.
Miss Knockout
You need to come let the ladies take over.
You know,
you gotta have a ladies takeover now.
Well, listen, like I said, you gotta
I'm
get
gonna
them.
call up my girl Roxanne Shante. Shout out to Roxanne Shante.
Oh yeah, no, we need to bring her in for this.
We need to get her in here
because
we need to discuss the state of women in hip hop.
That's important.
Step your P up.
Okay.
That's a whole nother subject.
The power of the V, I'm on to that. I know what it's all about.
The P navigation.
Yeah, that's it.
Our P navigation.
I'm down with that.
On
How you
stall
doing
right now.
Frankie Bones.
Okay.
We ain't playing.
You know, I'm ready to get my Olivia Pope on. Like, what's up?
Well, look, the thing that is amazing about you and Nina B is that you're both independent artists, and while I met you, you were both doing things for other independent artists.
Right.
You're not afraid to show love to other people, even if you do gotta, hand them their head after you perform. You know what I mean? At the same time, you do it with class, and it goes for both of you, and you're showing a lot of love for the other independent artists. Well, I wouldn't be able to have you on this show. If your head was so blown up with the talent that you possess, I couldn't have you on the show because
my head is blown up, but not like you think.
Blowout.
Yeah, when I came here, that was all straight and laid down. It's just Sean don't want to put on the air conditioner, so we're all.
I know. When I came in here, it was straight.
It was straight on.
Now. When I came in here, I was relaxed and nice, and then all of a sudden,
poof!
The air conditioner broke and the Afro Sheen just like went crazy. I don't know.
I gotta talk to my executive producer's assistant because from what I understood, she knew people, but maybe not. I don't know. We're gonna.
Well,
see.
we need to have a ladies' night because that's a whole. I'm gonna do the granddaddy
I'm for
out
that.
here. Look, I'm gonna be in his seat that night. I'm like, and another thing.
I'm gonna put out a blast for the ladies.
I'm gonna need a tranquilizer that night.
But I mean, come on.
I got a lot to say about
what
that.
What do I gotta do to get them to
look at my eyes? Look.
Yeah, one really. I was over 350 submissions, and I got one from a girl out in Wichita, Kansas.
Matter of fact, I got another girl, Hustle Bunny, the madam. She from Philly, but now she in the Bronx. She nice. She'll come down here.
Yeah, and I'm gonna step aside and let my girl, Lady Royal, DJ Lady Royal,
everybody, bring them out.
And just let her just do her thing.
Bring them out. Bring them out.
I'm gonna sit where Craig at and chill.
That's what's up. Then I get to see his beautiful face.
Lady
Sean had him behind me. He made him go back there. I can't even see him. It's like I didn't even.
Yeah. I got some guys. Just thought about Pearly White.
Pearly White.
Yeah. From Yonkers.
Well, you know how to hit me up. You got my email. You got my phone number. You can hit up Craig too.
Yeah,
we got the Unsigned Explosion tour is blowing up as well. A lot of things happening, traveling around from state to state. Everybody and anybody that's doing something great for the independent, unsigned artists, whether you started in 1990 or you started in let's say 2012, okay, it doesn't matter when you started. If you've got that dream and you want to make it happen,
if you nice, don't forget that.
Okay.
Yeah, you do need to be nice to make it.
You can't be garbage.
You're definitely not going to be garbage.
Y'all know what garbage is.
I've got that special copy and paste little email for people that need some work. Like, they're not ready at this point in time. Copy and paste. Sorry, the team decided that, at this time we'll get back to you. And it hurts.
Cutting the mustard.
But, at the same time, the show is really not about who's hot and not.
It is.
Keep
it real.
It's not about really.
You don't want garbage on your show.
Well,
you gotta have the cream.
We don't know what they can do on stage until they come here. That's the tricky thing.
If the song is garbage, you don't want to see it perform. I don't want to see somebody perform a garbage song.
You're right.
So let's keep it real.
But some are hotter than others.
Right? So it's garbage, and then there's garbage.
But it is.
That's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, would you get a record deal back in 1990? Granddaddy, you was garbage.
No way.
All right.
You get kicked out the building.
You had to be the cream of the
out
crop.
the building.
Okay, well again,
and your demo was a frisbee.
Yeah, we talked about this earlier. What
One
you're
guy
saying
told me
is
he
true.
was paying for his record deal.
If you
I was
want to
really?
make it,
He said he had to pay. He said, yeah, some guy said, giving me some money, and I was like, wow, what is this work up to? But we out of here.
That's it. It's a 247grind.tv. We can talk about this all day and all night. It's about the grind. Being out there pushing and striving to make it to the top. That's what it's about. You know, if you're not hot enough now, you'll be hot enough in the future. You know,
but don't bring it here.
No, you gotta.
Mind you do it.
You gotta put in the work. You gotta put in the work.
Sure.
We out of here. Peace.
www.missknockout.com.